I am so tired. I have no energy to do anything. I know my channel is all about being disciplined, about being productive, being your best self. But y'all, I am tired. I am exhausted. And these past few weeks have just drained me. I thought, you know what? I am all about being authentic. So I am making this video to show that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are going to be seasons where you are just not feeling it. And I am currently in that season. So if you are currently in that season as well, we can go through this season together. It all started a few months ago, like literally at the beginning of this year. I felt like I was slowly draining my energy. I just no longer felt this drive to keep showing up, keep being productive. I felt very overwhelmed, just lost. And this is actually the reason why I started therapy, because I simply was so lost and feeling so drained that I know I needed help and I needed somebody to guide me get back that motivation and that discipline that I needed. I just wasn't excited as much as I was when I first started making my videos. Like, I no longer wanted to pick up my camera. I was very disappointed in myself. I feel like I had let myself down. So then I started to go down this spiral of guilt and of shame because I wasn't showing up for myself. So I was like,
oh, I didn't show up yesterday, so it's okay if I don't show up today. Like, I already let myself down, so why not keep doing it?
But here's the thing, even in the darkest of times, there is still a little bit of hope in there. And I held on to this hope because I realized I was in control of my life. My therapist helped me realize this through a lot of self-reflection, that I had to give myself permission to rest, to heal, and to recharge, because I was spending all of last year just on go mode, go, because if I rested, then I was wasting time. I am still battling this because even during this period of rest, I felt very uncomfortable. Like, there were days where I pushed myself to do so much when I should have been resting. Ends of February to like ends of March. So for like 30 days, it was like on and off, where I was like resting, but not really resting, if that makes any sense. Like, I was slowing down where I wasn't posting as much on social media, and I started to go to the gym just 3 times a week, and then I would do one home workout, but I was still doing things. Like, I was not still. The reason that I am not able to rest my body is because of a message that I received in my childhood that I need to be doing something in order to feel good about myself and feel like I'm good enough. And that's also part of my perfectionism, and also it comes back to the relationship with myself, because I have a conditional relationship with myself, and a lot of us do, where we tell ourselves, I only love myself when. So I only love myself when I'm doing stuff, when I'm going to the gym, when I am productive. By me just rushing and trying to get so much done, in the process of me trying to get more done, I'm actually hurting myself more, and I'm hurting others as well, because I am not showing up as my best. I am not fully focused. I'm not full of energy. I realized that whenever I feel like rushing, I need to slow down even more. I need to be more mindful, and I need to be more present in what I'm doing to be able to be my best and show up as my best for others as well. My body literally told me, you need to rest. And I mean, literally, I was sick for almost like 10 days, and I was in bed. I was very tired, exhausted, my body was hurting. And during this time, I realized how important it was for my body to rest. But this allowed me to have that space to heal, and it has changed my mindset completely. Like, now I am showing myself compassion. I am prioritizing my rest and my peaceful practices, and I am listening to my body more. It helped me to just go back into enjoying the little things. Like whenever I go outside, enjoying the sun, looking up at the sky, just being grateful for having a roof over my head, just seeing how beautiful our world is, and just the beauty of being a human has helped me slowly build back up that excitement every time I wake up. And I have been able to remember why it is that I started my journey and what it is that I'm wanting to achieve out of life. Another thing that I have done is redefining what discipline is. For some of us, it's the ability to not get distracted easily. It's the ability to show up even when you don't want to show up, something that you strengthen over time, something that you need to be successful, the ability to continue with the task even when you feel low on energy. So depending on how you define discipline is how you're going to feel about it. Because if you see it as a chore, or you see it as something that is stopping you from doing the things that you really like and enjoy to do, and that's kind of how I was seeing it. I was seeing it as something dreading. It also all comes down to the story that you tell yourself. Like if you have this story that you can never be disciplined, you don't have time, I'm always tired, you're using words that are forever. Always is something that means forever. So of course your brain is going to think that you are this type of person. You are the type of person that is always tired, who's always lazy, who just doesn't care about their health, who doesn't have time to prioritize their needs. I was once this person. I used to be consistent at the gym 3 years ago, and then I stopped going and I tried to get back, but I told myself I don't have time for this. That was just an excuse because I didn't feel motivated. So we have to choose our heart, and we have to start changing our story to help us grow and improve in it. And by me slowing down and reframing my story with discipline, I now am just focusing on the present. Like, what can I do today? Because I was feeling a lot of overwhelm, just thinking about how much I had to do to have my business up and running, to have the body that I want, to be as productive as I wanted to be. Thinking about the past, about how I once was disciplined and then I stopped being disciplined, and now I'm disciplined again, and now I'm stopping again. It's just like, oh, like here we go again, going through the old habits, the old patterns. I'm not good enough. Like this isn't for me. The small steps that I have started to take, literally today, like I'm still in my gym clothes. Like today was the first day in the past 3 weeks that I have actually gone to the gym and done a full session. I'm taking small steps to get me back to that energy level that I was at. I've started to do morning meditation, at least for 2-3 minutes, and then journal right after. I have my book on my nightstand so that I can read before I go to sleep. I have started to listen again to podcasts, started to nourish my body again, doing my overnight oats. It's giving me that sense of drive. So don't rush into it. Don't be hard on yourself. Literally the past 4 days, I have either just been making some eggs in the morning or making a smoothie. I have been walking around my neighborhood. So I didn't just go right into it the next day and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym today. I started little small baby steps to help me get that motivation again and not make it feel like such a chore. And an analogy that my therapist gave me that has just changed my perception on these healthy habits and these peaceful practices is this concept of brushing your teeth for your soul. You brush your teeth every single day, right? You take a shower every single day. And these are things that even though we may not want to do it, we may not feel like doing it, we still do it because we need to be clean. We don't want any cavities. This is the same thing for your soul. Now it's different, right? And it's a little more challenging because we can't physically see it. So we tend to just forget about it and think that it's not important, but it is just as important. If you are not taking the time to do these healthy habits, to start doing these daily practices like meditation and journaling and exercising, eating healthy food, you're gonna start to be more reactive. You're not gonna have as much peace in your life. You're gonna have more chaos. You're gonna be more stressed. You're gonna have more anxiety because you're not taking care of yourself. That is a wrap, you guys. If you have been feeling drained, if you have been feeling lost, just know that you are not alone. We all experience this. We're human. We're not machines. We have emotions, we have feelings, and we are made up of energy. And sometimes our gas tank is on low and we have to recharge. So it's okay to take time to rest and to slow down. Note to self. And whenever that time is right, just take that first step. Just know that that energy that you are looking for is already inside of you. It's just waiting for you to spark it up and rediscover it, reignite it. As always, I appreciate you guys so much, and stay blessed.
Oh my, what a one.